Welcome in to folks around the country. Sunday night baseball now from Yankee Stadium. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game weekend series between the New York Yankees. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Well, he's really struggled. I mean, 0 for the series, but the confidence they have in him, he's still in the lineup. Let's see if he can break out right here.
High in the air into shallow left center. Gardner comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. Here's Dexter Fowler now. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Center fielder number 28.
Stepping into the box, Tommy Pham. It was an 0 for 4 day for him in yesterday's loss. Grounded to the right. Castro's got it. Throw gets him there from short right field. A nice play, and that one ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. Tigers nothing. Yankees coming up. You're watching MLB Network. Michael Wacha is on the mound for the Cardinals. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, if you look at the rotation, this is the guy everybody questions. How is he still in it? ERA over 5 last season. But what I see is a guy that they trust. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go be out there and battle. And let's just see if maybe he can turn this trend around of inconsistency. I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
This is pulled into right, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Well, Matt, if you ask me how to start a game, you want your pitcher to throw a 1-2-3, which he did the top half, and then your leadoff guy gets a single. That's a recipe for success.
So striding in, Aaron Judge, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting. This is line to left. Grichuk has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Aaron Judge has in store. He's got over 15 runs batted in his last 10 games. Like, that's some kind of a stretch. These opposing pitchers have to figure out a way to keep the guys off base in front of him, or he's going to make it really tough for them.
On the ground to second base, this could be 2. On to Carpenter, it's a double play, and that ends the inning. 4 to the second, scoreless on MLB Network. Here's Jed Jerko now. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, Matty, some people say Gary is more of a pitcher's umpire because he features a wider strike zone than some. But I think he's at least pretty consistent about it.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. At the plate, number 11. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 1-1 pitch is a splitter, called strike 2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately,
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Through an inning and a half. No score on MLB Network. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasted this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
Grounder down the line at third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. Throwing to second. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And he is out in time for 2 bases, but credit him with a single and an RBI here. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Boy, that was a good changeup right there. You see how he swung through that ball? Man, he's got him thinking now, because that was clearly an indication he was looking fastball and got fooled.
Chases one up the ladder as this is hit in the air to left field. Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Todd Frazier, and he's been swinging the bat really well in April. He's got that average up over 350 to start the new season. Lined hard toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to. We're going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks, as he sends it on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Yankees forced to settle for 1. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count. When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Stephen Piscotty goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Slow roller back to the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting ninth.
Now batting, Yadier Molina. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Chopped weakly to the left. There to take it is Headley. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball. Now to the home half of inning number 3. The Yankees lead it 1-0. Here's Chase Headley. He's off to a good start at the plate. The average coming in just under 300. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Diaz picks it up. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. But hold on here now. He jumped out of that dugout in a hurry. He might ask for that out call to be reviewed.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow, tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Yankees are challenging the
All right, we'll take
play.
one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow, from that look at it, I think he did beat that throw. This challenge might work out for him.
The decision appears to have been made as the headset comes off, and the runner is safe. So the call is overturned. The runner will stay at first base, and they maintain the right to challenge further plays going forward.
And the batter ruled safe.
Into the box, Brett Gardner. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Here comes the payoff pitch. Down the first baseline. Step on the bag for one. Throw back to second, and that's a double play.
That's for the Yankees.
Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Waka delivering a 1-1. Squared that one up just a little late.
He did a nice job of getting 2 outs before the 2-hitter came to the plate. Now you got the 2-hitter at the plate, and you start to move to the power. You want to keep as many of those little guys out front off the base before the big boys come up.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And another foul ball.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. 2-strike changeup. I like the thought process, and he got it on the corner. I got to give the hitter some credit for fouling that one off.
Again, a 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Yanks held in check. They lead it 1-0. And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Now a flare out toward right center. In comes Judge. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Designated hitter.
Ready for another chance? Dexter Fowler comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. 2 down.
Center fielder number 20.
Digging in to try it again. Tommy Pham. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're down 1-0. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Pham waits on it. 1 down.
Now batting. Catcher.
Striding in once again, Gary Sanchez. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Down the third baseline, and that finds its way through for a base hit. The throw into second. And he's able to get back in there at first safely.
Well, the big fella hits the ball to the wall, and they hold him to a single. Now, you know, we all know catchers can't run very well, so I can't jump on him for not having speed.
Stepping in now, Starlin Castro. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Number 33, Greg.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Grichuk. And that ends the inning. Yanks leave 1, but they're on top 1-0. Here's Jed Jerko now. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka. Hit on the ground to short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Here's Matt Carpenter. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. takes a fastball on the inside corner.
1-2.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And this is fouled back and out of play. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Popped high in the air. Headley is there for it. 2 gone.
The batter,
Digging in
number
for his
11.
second at-bat, number 11. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Another 1-2 delivery. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. 1 short end of a 1-0 score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Todd Frazier. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Here it comes on 1-1. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Stepping into the box, Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit out towards second. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Chase Headley. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Very weakly on the ground. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Here's Brett Gardner now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Here comes Waka on a 1-2. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Lifted the other way to left center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the strand of pair. But they lead it 1-0. Outfielder Steven Piscotty the next to hit. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here he comes again. 1-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gardner is there. 1 away.
Now batting. Left fielder.
Here's Randall Grichuk. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Molina.
Sent on the ground out to second. Gloved by Castro. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. It remains 1-0. Ready for another chance. Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Gary.
Ready for another shot now.
Sanchez.
Gary Sanchez. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Digging in once again, Starlin Castro. A hit in 2 tries so far. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Well, that's a true indicator. He's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there and knock one as far as he could.
As it hits off the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch got him swinging, and that will end the inning. And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And this is fouled at the plate. Slow little grounder left side. Headley bare hands it. He is out.
There's just something about a barehanded play that gets you out of your seat. The way the fielder glides to the ball, grabs it with an open hand, and often begins to throw without even looking at the base. Hoo-wee, these players make it look so easy, you forget how hard it really is. Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Bird is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They still trail 1-0. Tyler Lyons gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Tyler Lyons.
Here's Todd Frazier now. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Grichuk racing back. Gone to lead off the inning.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Pham patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
The batter, third baseman.
Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. The Scotty's on the move, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
The left fielder, number 11.
Riding in once again, Brett Gardner. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Pham is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. The Yankees do get 1 on the solo home. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 2-0 New York. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jed Jerko. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. 1-2. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bird ranging into shallow right. Make